and then put in a class of align left. Okay, just let me show you what's exactly is going on here. I'm not even sure this page has that sort of styling. No, it doesn't. Okay, so basically I'm just putting in individual divs for each of the links. So the first one you need to do is to show the previous post link. So it's just called previous post link. And then inside the parameter section, we can specify what the name of the link should be called. So in this case, we're going to put in an arrow, a left-facing double arrow, and then call this previous. Close that, and then just put in the break tag here. Close the div tag, and then put in another one for going forward. 9 right side PHP. This time it's called next post link. The naming is pretty self-explanatory, really. And then let's just call this name of next with the right arrow. Close that. Close the PHP tag, and then again put in another non-breaking space and close the div tag. Save this. Okay, so let's take a look at what our page looks like now. Alright, so now we have the links previous and next. Except it's not styled correctly because we need to make changes to the CSS sheets. So let's go back here, open up styles.css. This theme, it should work. Blah, blah, blah. Next page. Oh, right. The reason it doesn't work is because I've forgotten to fix the class. There we go. That's better. So that's much better. Okay. So now the next and previous page links are working fine. Perfect. Alright, so we can consider the index.php file to be completed. That's for the footer, in which we will cover in the next tutorial, so hold on for that. Okay, so now let's style the next page, which it's really similar to it. Let's just start with the archive. Alright, so you can see that the archive right now is all messed up because it has not been styled properly, but the archive should have the same sort of layout as our index page. So why don't we go in and open this stuff. So now instead of having index here, I am going to go in and drag index over on that side, because we are now using that as our guidelines in order to style the archive.php page. Okay, so the archive.php, not the archives, but archive.php is the page we want to style in order to display archives pages. So again, just gonna change this to, we don't want this to be Starkers, let's just call it practice theme. And actually we should change that too, shouldn't we? Practice, oops, theme, save that, save this. Now you see underneath get header, we need to copy that. And then paste that in. And then again we there's another loop. This loop checks to see if we have posts within the archive page, and then display the information based on what type of listing it is, whether it's a category or tag or a monthly or daily archive or what have you. So we can just leave all that be. The thing we do need to style though is the next post and previous post links. So that is exactly the same as what we have here in the navigation containers. So just grab that, copy that, and then go in here, paste that. Perfect. And then for the rest of this, we can also leave them be for now. Actually, no, this is the wrong spot because we don't want anything up top. But let me just show you what that looks like for the moment. So let's just save this, load this page. You've noticed that I haven't closed up the tags properly yet, so it looks like that, but this is creating extra space up top in which we don't really want a forward and backlink up top. Instead, we want to have it right at the bottom. And so this can be removed from this section, not before our post. So this is the post information, and then let's just close up the tag first actually. So remember we've added in the div for container, contain and main. We need to close it at the bottom. So the easiest way is just to grab everything after the end if, copy it, and then paste that, save. Refresh this page, that's much better. Okay, now we need to fix the rest of this stuff. So this can stay like that, but this needs to go. So going back to our page, if we use index.php for reference, you can see here that the information here is pretty much the same. So we have a h3 with the link to the permalink, that's fine. The title, that's fine. Now the time here is wrong. We don't want the time there. We don't want content. We want the excerpt, and we want the post information up top, right? So let's just grab this and the entry and all of this, copy it, and then go into here, grab all of this and replace it. So let's just fix the alignment a little bit. Okay. And then the entry, excerpt, so the IV, that looks fine. Okay, now let's go to here and reload. You can see that this has now been shortened so that you have the name of the post, followed by posting information and the excerpt, and then again the same links. So now let's go into an archive with more stuff in it. If I can remember which one, which I don't really remember. One of these have more stuff in it, but or not. Anyways, it's alright. But basically, the rest of them will display with links on below. So why don't we just load into, actually this one will show you what it look like. So we will have a page that look like this. That looks alright, right? And then we can, okay, now the next thing we need to style is the back and previous link again. Well, that's easy to do. Go back into our file, find the correct section, which is this navigation thing here, copy the whole thing, and then go in and replace it with that chunk, and I think copy everything to that. There we go. Save it, go back to the page, reload, and this is fixed. Back to previous, back, perfect. Okay, so we are now done with this page, the archive page. So the next thing we should look at is the search page. So what do you mean by search page? Well, if I type in something here, let's just say something here. This is the search page, which displays the search results. So let's go and style that. Plug. Search, this one.